You're right there, guys. How's it going? Hope you're having a good weekend, and I definitely am so far. Just got up pretty much, and it's Saturday morning. Gonna hopefully have a barbecue later, which is all brilliant because I do love me a good summer barbecue. Now, looking at some World at War gameplay here, I got this just the other day, so pretty much fresh out the oven. The thing is with World at War gameplay is a pretty scarce commodity nowadays. It's the gold of the gameplay market, right? World at War, despite being a great game, I mean, you guys probably know this is my favourite Call of Duty game of the ones I've played, and it's kind of saddening to see what's happening to the game at the moment. There's kind of a lot of problems with people hacking the game. Like, I had a game the other day where you kind of just started off and immediately someone calls in dogs without having got any kills, and I don't know, there's all kinds of weird hacks going on. I don't know why you'd waste your time doing it on this game as opposed to like a more recent one, but hey, whatever. I mean, World at War is a great game. It has a lot of problems with it, such as the gun balances and the perk balances and some of the maps in particular, but I love this game. I love the World War II kind of era in terms of gaming, the weapons, the maps, all this kind of stuff. Really damn good game, and it is kind of a shame to see it die off like this, but hey, as long as we keep going back to it, as long as there's still people playing it, we should be able to keep it alive for quite a while longer. So yeah, on to the commentary topic of the video. Now, this is something I was thinking about the other day whilst lying in bed. Now, the two places I think about serious stuff are lying in bed and in the shower, right? So while I was lying in bed, I thought, where am I going in life? What is my life goal? And this is something that me and my friends discussed quite a bit as well. It's kind of a pretty, you know, general kind of topic which is on everyone's mind kind of thing. Life goals, pretty much. What are you aiming for in life? Now, as a wise man once said, you only live once, and I don't even know his name. Drake, is it? Some rapper. Anyway, that's the phrase that all the kids are saying nowadays, and this is definitely true. You can't fault that logic. You do only live once, unless you're from that James Bond movie. Is it called You Only Live Twice? Who cares? Now, the point is, you do only live once, and the idea is you want to do as much as you possibly can with your life while you got it. Now, I was kind of thinking the other day, whenever I have a day where I don't do anything really productive or I don't really achieve anything, I've said this before, but it kind of makes you feel a bit depressed because you kind of think to yourself, wow, I just wasted a day. But when you do have these productive days, when you think to yourself, I've definitely achieved something today, it feels good. You go to bed feeling really good. And you kind of, everyone seems to have this kind of goal in their mind of what they want to achieve in future life. I mean, like the big picture, the big goal you're aiming for, right? Whether it be financial or family or some kind of career you want or whatever. Maybe you want to be the president of Zimbabwe or something. Good luck with that one. People have been trying for years. But the point is, everyone seems to have some kind of goal in their life that they're aiming for, right? My personal goal, I'm still not exactly sure about it because I'm still I'm pretty young. I mean, I'm 20, I'm in my second year of university, so I'm still kind of forming it fully in my head. But the ideal job for me, right? This is really naive to expect this kind of job when you're older, but I always say aim higher than you think you could possibly get, and that way, even if you don't get it, you've probably achieved more than you would have got if you didn't plan that. Does that make sense? Like, I always say aim high, even if it sounds kind of unrealistic, aim high and you'll probably do better as a result. So my ideal perfect kind of job, something which to me sounds fun, to most people sounds horrifically boring. I'd love to be one of those guys who works on kind of public policy, like deciding tax regimes and fiscal policy, spending, all that kind of good stuff. I don't know, I mean, there's probably like, what, 2 guys, I don't know the details, but there's probably only a couple of guys in the world that actually, in the country, that get to do that. So it is a bit naive to expect that you get that kind of job, but I always say if you aim high, you will eventually get something better than you had hoped, or so I'd like to think. I always say remain optimistic, and there's a phrase which is always in my head whenever I think, oh, there's some kind of opportunity, or you want to do something but you're a little bit too scared to ask, or you're a bit kind of worried about failure or whatever. There's a phrase which I always keep in my head, right? I don't know where I found this phrase, but it's one of those phrases like, you know, the long journey always starts with a single step or something, you know, that kind of thing. The phrase in my head is on the screen now, right? If you don't ask, the answer is always no. Now, ever since I saw that phrase, wherever it was, probably on someone's Facebook, I always bear that in mind whenever I'm doing something important in life. But yeah, I always say, take every opportunity you can. If there's some kind of thing you're working towards, and you see an opportunity to hopefully get closer to whatever that is, like I said, you want to be president, you want to marry Zoe Deschanel, you want to become CEO of a company, I don't know. See the opportunity, take it and see where it goes, because there's no harm in trying, right? What have you got to lose? YOLO, and like I said, don't ask, the answer's always no. So pretty much that's what I was going to do the commentary about. Have some kind of goal, always work towards it, and hopefully you'll get there in the end. So what is your life goal, just out of interest? What do you guys want to do, like, as your big aim in life? I mean, I personally, like I said, I'd love to be the guy who helps decide kind of taxes and spending, that kind of thing for a government. Don't know, that'd be ideal, but let me know what you think, and if you enjoyed the commentary, don't forget to leave a like rating. And with that being said, I'm off to eat some burgers, so see you guys next time. Goodbye.